is John. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're working in the shop and we need to do some work on my Moots gravel bike. It's been a couple years since I did a deep cleaning, so let's get started. As you can plainly see, it is dirty, it is grimy. Even has some leftover Iowa dust from RAGBRAI, and it's just time to give her a clean up job here. Got some 32C slicks, so we're gonna replace those with some 37s for a cushier ride. And you can just tell it's gummed up. It's getting thick. Handlebar tape is worn, has not been replaced since 2019 when it was new. Normally on my channel, you see a bunch of vintage bikes. I love the Italian bikes, I love the English bikes, as well as the more ornate. Check these lugs out, they're beautiful. And that's really what I'm into. Now soon on the channel, you're gonna see a rebuild on this Colnago, and you're gonna see if an old fart can ride a single speed. We're also gonna do a retro mod in this 1992 Pinarello. Beautiful new steel frame, and we're gonna put some new Campanile Centaur on there with, of course, a fine set of Campanile wheels. So let's get started. Normally I'm overhauling vintage bikes in this channel, but you know what? I'm not, none of these bikes are foreign to me, except for it took me a while to get that rear wheel out. Normally I just like to strip all the parts off a bike. You know, they're just hate working on a bicycle with, or trying to clean a bicycle with all the parts on it. So of course the chain's gonna come off, the wheels are gonna come off. Handlebar tape, yep, let's get rid of that. Well, I'm used to working on old bikes. It's nice to see this stuff come off pretty easy. Of course, it's only about 6 years old. Of course, you know, taking off the cranks, a little bit different than what I'm used to, but honestly, guys, much easier. Just love this newer stuff. Now, if you are new to the channel, you're gonna laugh because you think this is all common stuff. But guys, this is a vintage channel. It's very satisfying cleaning these things up. It really is, and much more enjoyable to ride. Oh, look at these pulleys, guys. Look how thick that mud is coming off. If anyone ever doubts that I ride my bike, just look at this. And yeah, it's just very satisfying to put back together once it's clean. You know, I'm just using Windex here just to get the thick stuff off. No reason to use harsh chemicals. The bike is titanium, so it's actually very easy to clean. Gotta agitate a little bit, and then just wipe it down. It actually cleaned up pretty easily. Most everything came off just by wiping it down with a little bit of Windex. If you look underneath the down tube here, you can tell this thing is trash. That's dead worms and who knows what else is on there. That actually took a little bit of effort. Got my tongue sticking out like Michael Jordan. But yeah, the rest were wiped down pretty darn easy. Gosh, I love that stem. It's time to service the wheels. We have to remove the disc. Get rid of the tires too, so we can more easily clean this thing up. Look at the goop in here. Would you believe that? That's the sealant, plus whatever else got in there. Who knows? Really easy to clean, you know, when you don't have a brake surface and it's nice and smooth. No texture. Beautiful wheels. I just like to wipe down the spokes, make it look nice. Be careful not to touch the discs so you don't get the oils from your fingers on them. Let's remove this cog. Man, this thing is thick too. The amount of grease and grime on this thing is crazy. There you go, there's your stack. And normally I just break them down. Guys, be smarter than me. Get a ultrasonic cleaner. This is a pain in the butt. I'm gonna order one probably today as we speak, as I'm doing this video. Be a lot easier than cleaning it up. But yeah, I must have took a half a pound of grease and dirt off this thing. Slight exaggeration. But yep, it's very satisfying putting it back together once you get all that grease and grime off. I think there's two big pieces here, and then of course the individual cogs. Look how clean and pretty that is. Lock her down. The next thing I had to do is put on the tires, and I realized that I was out of tire sealant, so I had to run over to Millray Cyclery to see the boys there. It's good to see Bruce. Hey, Bruce.
How was it? Hi, John.
What do you got? I need, oh, here it is, sealant. Yeah, I'm working on the Moots.
Ah, very good. Been on it yet this year?
3 times.
Oh, that's great.
So,
Weather's been pretty bad.
Well, it's the weather. Well, let's get out and ride soon.
Okay.
All right, cool. Ring it up.
Here you go, John.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Have a great day.
Hey, you got to see the Moots. It's clean.
Oh, that'll be the day.
It's clean. Hey, thanks a lot.
Okay, see ya.
Got something to show you here.
All right, let's see what you... Oh, a team.
Yeah, I got some.
What year?
I'm not sure yet. We're still working on that.
Looks like an 88, 87. Well, guys, I was wrong. It turns out it was a 1990.
It's got Dura Ace.
Yeah.
I didn't take home the wheels with the Suntour Superb Pro hubs.
Okay.
These have this had the matching freewheel for the crew set.
Gotcha. Well, that's cool. That's beautiful. You're gonna love that frame. It's nice and
It's
stiff.
my size too.
Yeah,
Pretty
which is a rare one, and it's gonna be a stiff ride. So.
Yeah, probably.
Well, no, that's a good thing. On a tall frame, you don't want it too whippy, right?
Yeah.
So.
As they say, steel is real and ties fly.
All right, John. Thanks. We'll see you later. Yeah, that last gentleman you saw in the video, his name is John, and interesting kid, young man, but he loves to steal bikes, and that's kind of what my whole channel is about. And so yeah, nice kid. I'm seeing more and more younger people get into those steel frames and those vintage bikes. Let's get back to the shop. Hey guys, be part of the John's Vintage Road Bike community. Join me on Facebook at John's Vintage Road Bike Garage. We'll see you there. Now, to avoid internet scrutiny, I take the MTB label and I put it near the valve. I'm kind of new to these tubeless tires, but I think I got a rhythm down. Normally I put the product in through the valve hole, but I don't have a valve tool with me. So we put it in there and bring it to the bottom, close up the bead and pump her up. I like these tires at about, 60 to 75 pounds. Then of course you got to do a little dance to get all the sealant and all the cracks and crevices inside. And I think I got the dance down pretty good. What do you guys think? Then we're going to clean up the rest of the parts. We're going to clean up these cranks, just make room for new dirt. Nothing too technical there. Get them a shine. I always make sure the cups are tight. If I'm going to have the crank off, may as well just make sure they're snug. Of course they are. Get all the crud off the bearing. You didn't see me spray a little lube there, but I also got a little lube on the spindle. Yep, needed a little bit of help. And these things just go together like a dream. You set the bearing tension here. And just lock her down. Turns out I need a new brake shoes, and of course I forgot to remove the clip in the back. Don't forget to do that. I'm kind of new to disc brakes too. I shouldn't say totally new. It's been about 6 years. But I'm just amazed by how easily they go in and out, and a lot easier than adjusting a vintage brake, I'll tell you that. And the good news is this time, I didn't forget to put the clip on in the back. I did some creative editing here. I just know that I looked foolish trying to put this wheel on, but that rear derailleur would not pull back far enough for it to clip in. If you have any tricks, put it in the comments section down below. But boy, I love those through axles. What a difference that makes. It centers it for you, does everything. Yeah, I wish I had some kind of quick release. And once again, guys, get that ultrasonic cleaner. It's really a lot easier than scrubbing it down and, spraying it over and over again. I have a quick link as well that makes life a little bit easier with the chain, no doubt. Now the derailleurs didn't need any adjustment. They shifted just fine. And we put on some new tape. If you want a how-to on how to put on tape, there's plenty of my videos in the past. Check out my older videos. They don't age. There's a lot of fun stuff to watch there. And it just turned out beautiful. Button things up. And here we go. Well, there you have it, guys. This bike has been terrific. It's been my favorite bike for the last 6 years. Just love this thing. It's got the Ultegra kit on there. We got some of the Crank Brothers pedals. Got the Moots titanium stem. Got a wonderful bell. Now, these tires I rode a little bit last year, and then I took them off for RAGBRAI, but they're giving me a nice, comfortable ride. These Mavic wheels have been terrific. I love them. They've been really durable. I'm a big boy and they hold up for me. I changed to a surface saddle, had a racer saddle on it, but on RAGBRAI day 4, I had to change that up. But yeah, this thing's beautiful, guys. I love this bike. Hey guys, thanks for joining me on the channel. If you like this kind of content, you dig steel bikes or titanium bikes, I have to mention this titanium, it's so off. Hey, subscribe to the channel. And we go to shows, we rebuild bikes, we visit other people's collections. It's all for fun. It's all for kicks. I'm not making a dime doing this and I don't care. I'm digging it and having fun. Hey, thanks so much for watching and we'll check you out next video.